All right, we're doing this again. Trying this again here. Well, trying is a strong word, but we're trying. But yeah, this is just I'm just gonna be making some AI art and video. But the key thing here is I'm just testing live streaming off my MacBook because I haven't done streaming in a very long time, and I've been testing different settings to make sure things work. So I want to just do a very short stream here where I'm just making some stuff with FreePick. Um, and yeah, we're gonna go from there really. And I'm doing a longer live stream this weekend with FreePick. So I thought while I'm working on stuff for that, um, I can just test if live streaming's all working and everything fine and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna be doing here. And then just seeing how we go, and hopefully everything is fine. That's really it. So this was a cool thing I was playing around with recently. This one kind of worked out alright, I think, but not fully. But one thing I do want to test more out is we got composition here, which would be great to use. Um, so if I do this, so no wait, I don't like that one. Let's go. Just go with this as a composition reference. I want to test this fully here. Because what this allows you to do is you can use this as a reference image, and then you should just be able to reimagine on top of it. And I want to test this out because I haven't done too much of these, and I just really want to give it a try. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's just start really basic on this, I guess. I mean, I can reimagine this in any way, I guess. Um, so let's make it like, I don't know, a stick in a forest. Let's see if that actually works. I'm curious. Um, it's a marker. So how about a candle on the table? Let's see if this works. Does it only work with? Let me go. Oh, I can't. Can I use it with fluid? Stick 1.0 2.5. Okay, so it gotta be with 2.5. It can't be with fluid. That's annoying. It'd be great if it was, but it's okay. Let me try some different reference images as well. Let me go with just this really weird looking suitcase with like it's got like double handles on it. Dark suitcase in an airport interior. Let's just have a look. Let's just see how it rolls, you know? I still really like this. I think this looks really good. Hmm. While those are loading as well, I want to test out some of these assistant workflows as well. Create a mood board from an image. Let me go with this flower here. Um, let's see. It works really cool. It gave a little interesting. Can I change up the colors? Let's change up the colors. Use cyan blue to dark blue. See if it can do that. See if it can change the colors on this thing. Honestly, this free pick assistant thing is so cool. It's so great. I do like how I was able to give a kind of a mood board there. It's great. Let's see what it can create here. And there's a bunch of other things. So select palette through here as well. Ooh, okay. Let's try this next as another option. Because I want to see if it's possible to like you go from one image to a mood board and then that mood board to just a bunch of different ones. Oh, you can. Look at that. That's insane. That's so cool. So it's gone from this. It just changed. There's some slight variations, but it kind of still keeps it everything. And now the next thing I want to test now is you can use the inbuilt color palettes here to completely just change it up again. Let's go for this cotton candy thing here. Okay. Redo. Let's try this again here. This is great. Honestly, I just have this feeling that like all art and video is just gonna be us typing into like chat boxes, asking it to change little things. It's just not there's not gonna be that much of the of us left really. But I think that's for the best. I think that's really cool. So let's see how that looks. There's a bunch of other workflows here I want to try as well. Free pick. These are really great just to get started. Ooh, render 3D space with 2D plan? I want to try this, but I gotta get a reference image, I think, to do that. Create an outfit mood board? Okay, damn. Oh, look at that. So yeah, it uses the color palette. So you can just go from one mood board, change up the color, change up the color again. It keeps the structure. That's really cool. That's really coll. Yeah, we're gonna say this is another demo. Of things to show on the weekend, but this is really cool. All right, let's try another workflow. Got styles as well. Oh man, everything's inbuilt here. Okay, but I want to make a logo. Let's mix the flows together now. That's a good test. Let's mix the flows. So let's start by creating a logo. Hello, Orange. What's up? Probably the best username yet. How's it going? Company name. Hey, look, Orange. You know what? Since you're here, we're gonna name this. We're gonna name this logo after you. Orange. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's. I used to live in Europe in Switzerland, and I'm pretty sure Orange is a phone company or something out there, or an internet company. I can't remember. Right now I'm just testing out some free pick assistant, which is their latest release, where it's like you can make art using basically ChatGPT 4 is built into free pick, so you can create different stuff directly in the tool. And I'm just playing around really. The reason I'm doing this all is because I'm testing live streaming because it's been a long time since I've done proper streaming, and I'm doing a big live stream on the weekend, and I just want to make sure everything's like working. So that's why I decided just to stream tonight, so I can just check if my settings are all good and so forth, and make sure my laptop doesn't explode. So yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's put a phone. It's a phone company. Minimalistic. Oh, cool. Well, ooh. Do I have a visual reference for this? I don't know what I don't know what I can use for visual reference. Let's go something like this. Yeah. All right. The free pick's really cool. I like free pick a lot because everything is really kind of inbuilt here. So with this assistant thing on free pick, ChatGPT 4 is kind of been built in. So you see how I've just prompting it to create a logo. I haven't made anything. I haven't touched anything yet. And ideally, it's just gonna make a logo for me right now, which is great. I'm just testing it out. But what I like about FreePix integration is that it's got all these inbuilt workflows already. So I can create logo variations, I can create a photo shoot of a product, Instagram reel cover, like all this stuff's inbuilt, and you just have to click on it and just kind of go through the flow. And I love that. So look at this. I prompted it for minimalistic logo of a phone company called Orange using this image as an inspiration. And it managed to use that image to make a logo with the word orange. It kind of used that vortex thing, and it just looks really cool. Look at that. And yeah, it's just fantastic. Using Gemini 2.5 Pro, Gemini Code Rule. Dude, that's great. Gemini 2.5 is incredible. Like, my God. It's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I'm really excited for Google I/O next week because I think they're going to announce a ton of stuff for Gemini. I just think next week in general is going to be huge for AI. Honestly, it's going to be incredible stuff. All right, so what I want to do now. So now I can change the colors. So I know I've gone for this orangey kind of style here, but I can completely change the colors now by selecting a different palette. So let's go for this citrusy glow. Do but with color palette. And so now it's going to use the color that I've just selected here, and you can input your own color palette as well. Dude, every time I talk about the future of AI, it comes tomorrow. Do you see what I'm saying, dude? Like we say, oh, this is like this is the future right now. It's happening. Or we think we're gonna have realistic AI video, and then the next day a company releases realistic AI video, and we're like, oh shit! Like I feel like the future is so much closer than what it used to be, you know? So which is yeah, crazy stuff. Look at this. So I managed to keep the same logo style and just change it up based on the palette that I selected, which is sick. So what we're gonna do now is I want to put this logo onto a shirt or something. So we're gonna go this. I'm gonna select this logo now. Yeah, hell yeah, dude! You join the stream, you get all the good. You get used. You're the inspiration, bro. Okay, so now I want to put the logo onto like pieces of clothing, like merch and stuff. So I've selected the logo, and now I'm going to let's start with a hat. Let's start with the hat first, okay? And we're gonna let it do its thing here. No, thank you for joining because this is a test stream. So the fact that you're here and you're interacting means that everything's looking all right, which is good. Um, and at the same time, I get to work on some AI stuff for the weekend ahead of time, so it's great. So now let's see how if we can apply this to hat. And this is why I like FreePick a lot with the assistant because it's like it's hands-free. I'm just kind of letting it do its thing here. So here we go. So I managed to apply that original logo to a hat, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. It's been a long time. I'm hoping to stream more going forward. It's just that streaming takes a lot of time, and I do a lot of things and I'm working a lot. So, but I will do more. I've got a big live stream happening this weekend with FreePick actually, which is why I'm testing stuff out right now. So yeah. Okay, so I want to change. Oh wait, I just realized my webcam is like blocking everything I'm typing in here. Let me move this up. Let me move this up here. Okay, now I can actually see what I'm like prompting, which is like probably way more important. I want to change the cap color to lime green. Make the logo more seamless. Let's go. Nope, I don't work for an AI company, but I am partnered with a bunch of different companies. So a lot of the creative AI companies have like creative partner programs, and I've been with FreePix program for quite a few months now. I've been with Luma AI's program for a little while. Runway I joined a few months ago. Pika. So I'm a creative partner with them. So which is really cool because I get their support in creating content. Um, and I get to get and test new features early and things like that, and all that good stuff. So yeah, I really appreciate the companies that that give creators like me a chance. I hope to work for an AI company one day. That's the aim. This is like kind of the aim of all this is I want to work for an AI company. I want to do AI stuff, like creative AI stuff into the longer term, which is great. Cool. So look at that. The logo you can see now, it went from this kind of design to a green hat, but you can see the logo is more embedded. The seam of the hat is now going through the logo, so it's way more integrated, which I love. Great. I love this. All right, now we're gonna try a different workflow here. See all these workflows that are built in here, and it's great. Um, let's go for um, let's go for packaging here. So we're gonna go with we'll go with the Darko logo again. And let's do let's do a paper bag. Why not? Let's see here. Great. This is becoming a really cool flow. So we managed to get an original logo up, change the color of the logo. We added it to our hat, then we could change the color of the hat and make the logo look a little bit more embedded on the hat because it's got the seams now. And now we're going to look at the logo on some merch basically, which is great. While it's loading. But yeah, not working for an AI company at this point in time, but working on it. Working on it. Oh, look at that! Now you're on a bag. I love it. How to get into Veo 2 so quickly. I'm on the Google Trusted Tester program. I think you can register, I think, on the Google Labs site. And honestly, I got really lucky to get Veo 2 so early. Last year I got it back in December last year. Yeah, I was very lucky to get in. But look, I was on the waiting list like everyone, and I just managed to get in. I am Australian, yeah, from Australia, but I live in the US. But yeah, I am Australian. If my accent's a bit mixed these days, but I am Australian here. I'm gonna change up the colors again on this thing. Go for this minty color. Uh, make it a fancy designer bag. Let's do that. You want from Australia? That's awesome. Which part of Australia, if I can ask? I'm from Perth, Western Australia side. Uh, but I moved away from Australia about this nearly but yeah about 8 years ago now. Nearly 8 years since I lived there. I try to go back every couple of years if I can. It's just like now that I'm living in the US, it's even harder to get back there. It's just so long. Sydney's cool. I went to Sydney after I finished high school. I went to Sydney for a couple of weeks with a friend. It was great. But yeah, Perth is where I'm from. We're Western Australia. Oh, look at this bag. All right, this works really well. This works really well. I love it. All right, we're gonna save this conversation as well. This is demo 7 at this point. Sick. All right, let's do another one here. Flying from here back to Australia is very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. Yeah, it's why if I go back, it has to be for like a really good reason, you know. Okay, restyle, design Instagram reel cover. Place product in new context. Let's try this. All right, we've got to upload a product image. Let's just go with this. Oh, have I got anything in here that's a bit more fancy? Yeah, we'll go for the shoe. Let's use the shoe. All right, let's put this on an urban street. Let's go. So now we're gonna put an object. We have an object here of a shoe. The object's gonna be moved into different locations, which is gonna be really nice. So let's see. Man, I haven't even touched on styles yet. There's so many in here to try. Damn, this is so. There's so much you can do with Freepik. I just can't recommend their tool even more at this point. It's so cool. Just checking all the other socials while I wait for this stuff to load. But yeah, but we're gonna just do a couple more things here, and then I'm gonna end the stream in about 10 or so minutes. This was just a test, but my aim is to start doing a stream. I would love to do one stream a week. Like I would love to do that, and just make AI art. But I will actually like have a project and do it live with everyone. That would be ideal. That so we got from this shoe to urban street. Oh, yeah, that works quite well. You know, it managed to maintain a lot of the how the shoe looked. That's really cool. All right, let's try a different. Let's try a different one here. Place the product. Yeah, I'm gonna finish in 10 minutes. Oh, this only supposed to be a short stream because I'm just testing stuff today. But I really appreciate you being here, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna finish making this shoe, then I'm probably gonna finish. But I hope to do more streams, like in the future, like in the near future, because these are really fun to do, and it's just about finding the time. But I will try and find the time to do it. Let's try this now. But I love that everything kind of looked good with the stream because yeah, I'll be doing a bigger one with Freepik on the weekend. But dude, I just appreciate you coming and jumping in, hanging out for a few minutes. It's really appreciated, dude. Super appreciated. All right, let's see if we can put this on a road. We'll go from there. Yeah, you can. You can upload any image to Freepik actually. Yeah, you can upload any image. Um, like you can, but I tend not to like. I don't want to take people's things, you know. I'd like to use my own. But if you yourself get onto Freepik, or even if you just use ChatGPT 4.0 and you upload your image of an orange, you can probably you can probably do a lot of these different things to change how it looks and stuff like that. Okay, one thing I want to try here now is can I create I want to create a video from this. Let's create a video. Let's go Google Veo 2 since we were talking about it. See how fast this will generate for me here. But I do want to make a video out of this. Why not? Come on. Yeah, if you have the ChatGPT subscription, you can, if you use the latest models, upload your image or whatever, and you can get ChatGPT to kind of edit it, which is great. All right, let's see how fast we can generate this. Let's see how fast Veo 2 can generate this file, and then I'll finish there. But I wanted to make a video on here. But yeah, so this whole assistant thing on Freepik, it's basically just ChatGPT 4. Oh yeah, it makes it too realistic. Yeah, it's true. You have to really play around with the prompts, I think, to get that more logo-ish feel. Because sometimes you're right, it comes across as a little bit too realistic sometimes. But this is where you can play around with the prompts, try different art styles, and see if it can edit it in that way. You know? And we have our video. Let's see here. I got the smoke and the fog to happen, but I wanted the camera to pull out a little bit, but it didn't. No, I'll keep this one up. I'll keep this stream up, I think, because I need to go. I'm gonna go through and review it. But yeah, I'll keep it up for a little while, so you can go back and look through the stuff I did if you'd like. Go for it. All right, Orange, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for being here. This has been a pretty good test stream. I really appreciate you coming in and joining because I was testing a lot of different settings here behind the scenes to make sure this works. So really appreciate you. I aim to stream more. Oh, you will be remembered. Yeah, I'll leave it up, man. Don't worry. The stream will be here, so you can rewatch it. Thanks so much, and yeah, I'll try to do more streams. But I really appreciate you, dude. But I'll be back soon with more content as always.